Hey, Demario, what stands out to you about the Bucs? Obviously, a team that you're familiar with, but just in terms of what you've seen from Baker, what you've seen from the Bucs so far this year.
Their team is playing at an extremely high level. I think in all phases of the game, offense, defensively, special team wise, they're playing great. Complimentary football. I got a ton of respect for Coach Bowles, and he got those guys ready to play. I think they've lost two games. And those games were good games, and so they very easily could be undefeated right now. I think offensively, they are doing a lot of things. They're creating a lot of explosive plays. I think their running backs are very effective, running the ball, laying out of the backfield. They got receivers that are stretching the field vertically, and I think Baker is off to a very fast start as a quarterback, and is doing a great job of running the machine.
He had some choice words about his experience playing against the Saints, saying that he doesn't like playing against the Saints, and even went so far as to kind of reference that things haven't always been clean, as he said, playing against y'all. Just what kind of comes to mind hearing something like that from him?
You say what?
He had said something about how playing against the Saints, he doesn't like playing against the Saints, and even went so far as to say like that the games haven't always been clean when he has played against y'all. So effectively making a statement about the defense and all that kind of stuff. Just anything come to what are your thoughts on him saying that?
I mean, I don't have the context of what he said, and I think in a brief moment, I wouldn't really understand what's being said. But the game is played inside the white lines. Ain't no words need to be said, and so we'll get to the game on Sunday and play. I don't think words will do anything, for me or for him or anybody else.
Have you noticed a difference in him this year to be in that MVP conversation?
Yeah, I got a ton of respect for him and how he's playing, man. He's playing at a very high level. Probably a lot more comfortable in the system. Have been in there for a few years and a lot of great weapons. I think he's playing with a ton of confidence and going to the right place with the ball. Just a ton of respect at the level that he's playing at, right now, and if sustained, very well would be in the MVP conversation. So it's a difficult challenge for us, but looking forward to it.
Staley gave a lot of credit to the young secondary today during his media availability and the way that they played. What's kind of stood out to you about that unit, which is a little bit different, looks a little bit different now than it did during the offseason?
Yeah, I think it's a next man up league, and we have a lot of young guys that are being asked to step in and are doing a lot of great things. Both on special teams and defensively. I think Q Riley's doing really good at cornerback. Sanker's been asked to play big downs at safety. Uh, Jordan Howden as well. Danny Stutzman has came in um, and played at a high level. So is Isaiah Stahlberg. Um, Even got young guys up front as well that we're having to lean on. And so I think it's young guys that are being asked to step in and they're doing a really good job. I think uh, I think back to myself as an early player, and um, what I would ask everybody of me when they look at me when I was young is have patience. You never know how it's gonna bloom or blossom, and I think when you're looking at guys who are before year 5, you don't know what they can become as a player, and so when they're able to go out there and make plays, that's a good sign.
What's Stutzman like on the field?
He's gonna be really good. He's a general. When he comes in, he doesn't. When he stepped on the field last week, he didn't feel like a rookie was on the field. He came in, he was uh, commanding. He's sharp. You could tell he was prepared. Very instinctual as a player. You know, I've had a chance to play with a lot of really good linebackers throughout my career. Um, and I think as far as I don't know if I've had someone, come in and you can feel their presence that much that early. It just says a lot about him. I've been very impressed. I've said it since training camp, and just continue to be impressed with him.
Do you feel like your coaches had patience with you early in your career? Like, how hard is it in the NFL to have
You
that
know how many times
patience?
I got released?
Yeah.
You know how many times I didn't get re-signed? You know how many times I got traded?
Yeah, I know. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got to talk to them and ask if they had the patience. But you know, 2 times I didn't get re-signed by one team. I got traded by another team, and you know, maybe if they'd have waited a little bit longer, you know, they'd have saw a little bit more. But I think you don't know what decision to make until you know under pressure. And my job is to play. My job ain't to make those decisions. You know.
It's just like it seems like it's like even Baker, you know, this is his 4th team, and now he's like finally. So he played well before, but like it seems like it took him a long time to kind of get to that point. And
Yeah, I mean, you don't make it to this level and not be able to play. You know, it's in there. You know, why doesn't it come out? Why doesn't everyone, you know, seem to maximize maybe their potential? And it could be a lot of different situations. It could have to do with them. It could have to do with not finding the right fit. But what you hope for everyone is that it eventually clicks and that machine comes on because so much abundance in there for you and everyone that's around you.
When you were talking earlier about Baker's comments, I mean, do you not over your career, do you not really buy into trash talk and the juice of a rivalry at all? Do you, if you, do you feel like these kind of games do have a little
I
more
love
extra?
I love trash talk. I love trash talk, but trash talk ain't gonna do nothing for nobody before the game. It's only gonna do something for you in the game. Like, and you don't have to verbally trash talk. You can trash talk with your game too. But I'm for all the smoke inside the white lines. It's just, but I mean, this ain't WrestleMania, so the pregame talk ain't where it's at. You know, it's just like, oh, we get a chance to really duke it out inside them white lines, and I don't think it's nobody that's ducking smoke.
hey, you don't have to sell it like a boxing match. Though.
Yeah. The game gonna sell itself, man. This the high entertainment business. It sells itself, and so there's no words that needs to be shared. But as far as him and me, I got a ton of respect for him and the way he's playing this year.
Was in-game trash talk always a part of what you enjoyed about the game, or did that kind of come over time?
I just have fun. I have fun playing the game. It's energy out there, and so for me, it's like a blank canvas when you step out there on the field. You put all the preparation in, and man, any given Sunday, you don't know what can happen out there on the field, and so you got to be ready for anything. And I think the thrill of the competition is, you know, it's a man in front of you, and you're trying to whoop him, and you know, you give it everything you got, and if they, you know, got loose lips, you can go right back at them. But at the end of the day, you got to dominate the opponent with the way that you play. And at the end of the game, you shake their hands, say good game, and on to the next.